The Legend of Tungkung Langit and Alunsina.
Tungkung Langit was a loving, hard-working god who wanted to impose order over the confused world. He decided to arrange the world so that the heavenly bodies would move regularly. On the other hand, Alunsina was a lazy, jealous, selfish goddess.
One day, Tungkung Langit told his wife that he would be away from home for some time to put an end to the chaotic disturbances in the flow of time and in the position of things. The jealous Alunsina, however, sent a sea breeze to spy on Tungkung Langit. This made the latter very angry upon knowing about it.
Immediately after his return from the trip, he called this act to her attention, saying that it was ungodly of her to be jealous, there being no other creature living in the world except the two of them. This reproach was resented by Alunsina, and a quarrel between them followed.
Tungkung Langit lost his temper. In this rage, he divested his wife of powers and drove her away. No one knew where Alunsina went, she merely disappeared.
The whole place, once vibrant with Alunsina's sweet voice, suddenly became cold and desolate. In the morning, when he woke up, he would find himself alone, and in the afternoon, when he came home, he would feel the same loneliness creeping deep in his heart because there was no one to meet him at the doorstep or soothe the aching muscles of his arms.
Months, Tungkung Langit lived in utter desolation. He could not find Alunsina, try hard as he would. And so, in his desperation, he decided to do something in order to forget his sorrows. For months and months, he thought his mind seemed pointless, weary and sick. But he must have to do something about his loneliness.
One day, while he was sailing across the regions of the clouds, a thought came to him. He would make a big basin of water below the sky so that he can see the image of his wife, if she were just somewhere in the region above. And look, the sea appeared. However, Alunsina was never seen. Up to this time, the folks in Panay say that Tungkung Langit is alone in his palace in the skies. Sometimes, he would cry out of his pent-up emotions and his tears would fall down upon the earth. People say that rain is Tungkung Langit's tears, and that is why in some localities in the island of Panay, first rain in May is received with much rejoicing and sacrifice. Incidentally, when it thunders hard, the old folks also say that it is Tungkung Langit sobbing, calling for his beloved Alunsina to come back, entreating her so hard that his voice thunders across the fields and countryside. The end.